Hey guys, what's up? My name is Dan and welcome back to this channel. Today we're going to be talking about Arsenal, and since I did my last video for Arsenal, we've scored 9 goals and conceded 1 in the league. How great is that? So obviously, apologies for leaving it late for this video. It's been a couple of weeks since I did the West Ham video, so apologies for that. Work schedules and some life stuff happened, so I wasn't able to record. But back now, we're going to be catching up. So first off, a really decent 5-0 win against Burnley away, which is awesome. A bit of unexpected. Obviously we smashed West Ham. We wanted to go away at Burnley and win. Because you're thinking, okay, only Arsenal could, score so many goals against West Ham and then, potentially lose to Burnley. So, just obliterated Burnley, blew them away 5-0. I mean, absolutely brilliant. World class from the whole players. I mean, Saka scoring twice, Havertz, Trossard, and Martin Odegaard as well. Obviously, we've got to talk about him, the fact that he scored within like 5 minutes or so. Absolutely dominant performance. Brilliant, like a perfect away day. I mean, it would have been the perfect away day considering the fact that we beat West Ham, a few days before. So, 6-0 West Ham, 5-0 Burnley. That's pretty epic. And then we go and play Newcastle at home. Again, a team that could be a bit of a banana skin. They beat us at home last season. The loss to them was one of the reasons I think why we didn't win the league last year. So massive revenge on that. And they got a consolation goal at the end, but we obliterated them. I mean, we've been blowing teams away left, right, centre since the Dubai trip over Christmas. So absolutely epic. We're not going to really talk about the 1-0 loss against Porto in the Champions League. I think we'll smash them at home in the home leg. That was obviously away, so disappointing. Should have been 0-0, I think. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about too much about that. I think we'll smash them in the home leg. So cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, in the league, I mean, we're right where we need to be. We're third at the moment still, 1 point behind Man City, and then another 2 points behind Liverpool. Brilliant, because we're not first. We're not the ones looking over our shoulder. We are doing our thing. We're comfortable. We're controlling games. We're blowing teams away. We're scoring for fun. I think there's a stat going around that we've allowed 5 shots on our goal on target in like the last 3 or 4 games or something stupid. Correct me if I'm if I'm wrong in the comments, but that's just ridiculous. We're just brilliant, pretty much close to perfection as we can get. And yeah, in the right time of the season to do it in as well. Going into the future, for the first thing we need. There's 2 games coming up. We've got a game away, I believe, at Sheffield United. We have to win that game. They weren't great. I think they lost against Wolves, if I'm not mistaken, this weekend. So definitely a game we should win. But we can't take any games for granted. We just have to keep doing our thing. And at the moment the players seem really happy and looking forward to the next game. And why wouldn't they? Considering what they've been doing. And then we've got a game against Brentford. They're the 2 games that I think they're the last 2 games before the international break. Or I think we've got Porto again in that. I don't know. But in the league we've got Sheffield United and Brentford. We need to beat both of those teams. If we can beat both of those teams, the Brentford game's epic and important because that happens just before Liverpool play Man City. So one of them is going to drop points in that game, or hopefully both. I mean, I would like a draw. But if Liverpool beat Man City, that would be epic as well. If we can get the 6 points, and whichever team they both drop points or whatever, we could be at least second, or maybe I don't think we could be first, depending on goal difference. But yeah, at the moment, what I'm trying to say is we're right where we need to be, and we need to win those 2 games. And then once we've won those 2 games and Liverpool play Man City, we've still got to play Man City as well. I think we have to play both of them actually later on down the line. But yeah, that's the immediate future for me. I want, the Sheffield United and Brentford, um, get those two wins, get them to play each other and trip each other up, and it will be even closer. And then before you know it, it's mid March, and yeah, only a couple of months left of the season. I think it will only be 10 games left by then. So yeah, we're getting to the business end of it now, and we're doing brilliantly. You saw well and good starting the season brilliantly like we did last season, but we fizzled out, you know, by February, March, April time. We'd really fallen off by that point. We've done the opposite this time. We started slowly this season, got a couple of losses that we shouldn't have done, in my opinion, but we're now entering the brilliant period that we saw at the beginning of last season. And and at the moment it's all about keeping in touching distance with Liverpool and Man City. I think Liverpool and Man City are both capable of losing. They're both capable of dropping points. So we just need to stay with them, keep the pressure on, and who knows what's going to happen this season. But brilliant right now. I'm really enjoying watching every single game right now. Obviously, you've always got that like nervousness when Arsenal start playing a game, but I can't remember the last time we just the whole of February we've just smashed teams so well, and it's been brilliant. And hopefully we can take that into March. But yeah, it's good time, and I'm making the most of it. We're third. We're in the title race. We're 100% fully knees deep in the title race. Just as deserving of winning it as Liverpool, Man City. So yeah, we just need to stay with them, and who knows what the ending of this season is going to be like. But so far so good. Brilliant February, like I said. Saka, I mean, Rio Ferdinand's come out a couple of times. He said a couple of things that are just outrageous. I'm not going to give him too much airtime here. But the one thing is that he said that he didn't think Saka was world class. Bro. Like, there's no one on this planet that can look at his numbers, what he's doing, and what he has been doing for, God knows, he's played like 200 times for Arsenal when he's like 22. What else does he have to do? I mean, obviously he has to win a trophy, but he's won the FA Cup, for God's sake. Like, what else does he need to do to be world class? I think Arsenal players just get disrespected all the time, and it's just unnecessary. Like, what's the harm in Rio Ferdinand going, you know what, he's world class, and he's only going to get better, like everyone else is saying. But he's doing brilliantly this season. Blair as well, he's stepped up. Every single player, really, even the squad players. Smith Rowe's coming back. He looked lively. In the cameo he got against Newcastle, he could have got a goal in that game. Fabio Vieira's back. Jesus, I think he's back. I think he was on the bench for Newcastle. I can't remember. We're getting all these players back. Zinchenko's coming back, and I think Partey is not too far off. Timber, hopefully within the next month or so, maybe we can see him on the bench. We're getting players back, which is epic. Again, that's what we suffered with last season. We lost Saliba. We lost a couple of other players. Partey was out as well. So we're getting players back. So it seems like the opposite of last season, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so at the moment it's all good. Jakob Kivior got his goal against Newcastle. Done brilliantly left back. He's basically a centre back, playing left back. To the point, he's doing so well that to the point you can't see Tomiyasu or Zinchenko coming back in the squad. I think they'll be benched until they earn their places back. Zinchenko definitely does not walk back into the squad. Kivior, I think, we don't change something that ain't broken. I think we need to keep Kivior for a while and see how it goes in the next few games. But yeah, at the moment, brilliant. And, obviously we've got Porto. We need to win that game at home against Porto, win it convincingly. And then, who knows what we could do in the Champions League. But we need to get past Porto first and get deeper into the tournament. So, I'll be back doing more videos regularly. It's just, I've had a bit of an interesting couple of weeks. So, I haven't been able to do videos, but I'll do more regularly. And I'll, once, if we can get past Porto, I'll start doing videos on the Champions League games as well, because you know that's the interesting part of Champions League football for me is the later knockout stages. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the games we've been playing recently. Players, maybe a player I haven't missed out. Trossard's doing brilliantly. Havertz, like, he's doing epically. Like, Arteta's transfer business and Edu's transfer business seems to be spot on. You know, you look at Chelsea players that we could have bought, we didn't. We ended up getting Trossard and Havertz and Raya. All of them were questioned when we signed them, and nobody's questioning them now, especially Raya. I question Raya. Yeah, there's not really any Arsenal fan that would say, oh, we should have Ramsdale instead of Raya now. Like, Raya seems to be settled in. It took him a while. You know, he moved to a big club and he had to acclimatise, and I think he's done that now. So, yeah, brilliant right now. I could go on and on about how much, you know, all the good stuff that we're doing right now, but yeah, it's epic, and hopefully it continues. We got a game, massive game on the weekend against Sheffield United. Hopefully we can win that fairly comfortably, hopefully, touch wood. And then we move on to Brentford, and then, yeah, like I said, who knows from there. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment, I do reply to all the comments, because, you know, I'm nice like that. So, yeah, thanks guys for watching. Really appreciate you, and apologies again, and I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.